Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Porcelain from CZT Dina Schaffer. Now, this is a cute, cute tangle. I love them if they're organic, which in my book is it kind of grows out of itself, and it's really easy to do. So 2 check marks on, for in my boxes there. All right, so this one starts off with a straight, well, no, it's like kind of a curved line. And you know what? It's up to you. If you want to draw a straight line, great. If you want to draw a curved line, great. So I'm going to draw mine kind of like this. Then this is kind of a curved line, kind of an S shape, but the way I've been thinking about it is it merges out from this line and then merges back in. So if you watch, I'm coming out and then I'm going back in. So you have this, so it's kind of an S shape, but not really at the same time. And it's like a C curve shape, but not really at the same time. So I was like, oh, I don't know how to explain that. But then I thought, well, we're exiting, like we're merging out and we're merging in because you want it to come back to that main line, and then that's good. All right, then we're going to do another curve line, kind of, from wherever you want, at least in the middle or less, but towards this end. Another line. And same thing, have it kind of droop down like so. And we just keep going with this one. And you could almost do this in one stroke. Oh, maybe not. That one doesn't look so hot. And you just keep going. And these are the ones, that's why I call these ones organic, and I like them so much because you can kind of lose yourself in a bit in it. And they're just neat. And then two, even if something is not exactly right, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, most tangles are kind of like that, but there are some where it's like, well, like if you get a little off, then it might throw things. Some are, are more sensitive than others. This one is not, and I love it. All right, so once you have this as long as you want it, then the next step was putting 3 little orbs. We'll see if we're looking at it this way. It's kind of to the right. Well, it's on the end side. And I don't know if you want to call that a leaf or, well, I guess it would be a leaf. Either way. But it's more on the tip side. And they're kind of small. I try to draw them a little bit fast because I feel them maybe having some motion or something. I don't know. And sometimes, drawing something fast, it makes it look lighter. If that makes any sense. Versus, here, let me flip this over, versus going, if you do it fast, it's just different. And so that there is the tangle. Now, you can, and I have a couple samples, and I'll show you some ways that you could dress it up, but I'm just going to do simple shading right now. So I'm just going to put some graphite in the bottom. Now, depending on how large yours are, you could put some on, either side. Ooh, let's see. Maybe I can do it good enough that I could even do that. Let's just see. All of a sudden, I have this. I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking in my head. That these all of a sudden started looking like, because then it'll be stuck in your head, and that's not good. Oh, some days my brain, it's just out of control. Sorry for the shaking camera. I don't know, I really kind of like it with it just being on the one side, but just so that way if you end up making them bigger, if you put it on the other side, then it has that little curvy look. Now, I did do some experimenting, and let's see. Let me back up a little. Okay, so here's one. Now this one I did a little bit closer together. So instead of like here, and actually this is another one I did where I have the, the angle of these, curve lines are kind of, well, I guess what would that be? Kind of was a 45-degree angle. This is like less. So, it's more compact. So you can have a neat variety. Actually, and this one is wider than that one. So you can have a neat variety of looks with this, just depending on how you set up that part. And then, of course, how you do the rest. Now, this one, I decided I would do my favorite line dot dot on the underside, just because I wanted to see what it looked like, and it looks okay. And then this other one, I decided to put just, 3 or so, just little, like, we flick like this, just little lines, very, very light from that tip, just to kind of further accentuate the graphite. Because you could do that without the graphite too, if you wanted to. I think that it has a really, really neat, kind of old worldy look. When we're not necessarily using the graphite, we're just using the pen. Just has a really neat look. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this. This is such a fun tangle. Such a fun tangle. Oh, look at that. Isn't that neat? I don't know, different opportunities. I could see you using color with this, and that would be amazing. You could use it as a border, as a divider, as just maybe you just need something, a little accent, something on your tangle or your project. But super easy and just quaint, really. So if you enjoyed this, before I say that, in the description section, which you might have to open it up. I've noticed on some of the videos that I have been watching, it's like under the title, I think, and it'll say show more, and you have to click that, and then it'll open up the description section. So in there, you'll find links to the step outs, my step out, as well as to a link to the tangle patterns, where Dinah has her step outs and things housed. And also links to connect with me if you wish. I do both paid and free classes. I do, actually, I have a once a week that I do free classes, and about once a month that I do a paid class. So, and then there, on my website, there's that information, where to follow me, if you want to just, make sure to kind of stay up to date when I post new stuff. Also have a Facebook group. Link is on there. Our Tangle Addicts community. It's so much fun, and everybody is so welcoming and supportive of each other, and we share great ideas and the fun that we have with these tangles. So if you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I do about one a day on occasion. When I unfortunately when I get to it, I might post more than one, but they're usually like class replays of the the free Tangle times that I do, and others, just depends. But just so that way you know, because once you subscribe, you want to make sure to hit the notification bell next to it, so you can let them know how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. I know a lot of times I don't like to be notified. I don't like my phone blowing up. I don't like my email being packed up with notifications. So I usually just click no notifications, and that is okay. But I like to let you know that, because I have in the past, like, I keep getting these notices from that person, and I don't want to be that person. And then you go, I'm just going to unsubscribe. I'd rather have you be a subscriber and not get any notifications, so that way then you're happy. And if you're happy, then I'm happy. All right. With that, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun with this tangle, and I wish you lots of happy tangling.